Coral, say good morning. You need your binky? Yeah. Did you start?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna sew a bib today, this size. And I have material Nia got me for Juliet. So I'm gonna make a few of these. I traced it. I don't know if you can see it. It's really light blue. Probably not. I don't really see it. So anyways, I'm gonna cut it.
Something, and I was designing some 3D print stuff. Let me show you what I made. This is what I made today. It's a robot guy, and he's a business card holder. He also has a little backpack that pencils or pens into it, and his eyes light up. It has a simple LED in there. You put it on top of those contacts. His eyes light up. You can't really see it right now because it's so bright, and it doesn't work that well because he's actually working differently than I expected. His head actually broke off. He was supposed to have a different type of connection.
This is the one I made Juliet.
This is what Andrea made Juliet. Like she just said. Demonstrate it for us. Go get Coral.
No, she's sleeping. And then this one I just
We want to see Coral.
So it goes like that.
What is that?
Another one.
For who? Juliet?
No, for me.
It's just a burp cloth?
Yeah. Mm-hmm, burper.
Good job, baby. Glad to see you using your sewing machine that we bought at Costco for $1 billion.
Oh, goodness.
Hey, guys. We wanted to do a short question and answer video. So we're going to answer a couple of the most common questions we get on our YouTube channel. As soon as my wife gets over here, she's done the dishes. I don't know why she's done the dishes. I always tell her I'm going to do them, but I'm going to eat this chocolate egg.
You didn't bring me any chocolate.
We're going to share.
What's a common question?
Okay, so this is good. The first common question I think we get is, why did you move to Hawaii? And then the other one is, how did you guys meet? How did you guys fall in love? Why is that so funny? You didn't fall in love with me?
I didn't say that.
Did you?
Yeah, I fell in love with you. Obviously, I married you.
Tell them why you fell in love with me. Oh, they want to know.
Why we moved to Hawaii?
You jerk.
Why did we move to Hawaii?
Alright guys, we're going to start off with, why did you move to Hawaii?
Hawaii.
Do you want me to explain it or do you want to explain it?
You can explain it.
Okay, I'll explain that part and Andrea will explain how we fell in love.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we came to Hawaii because we took our honeymoon. We got married in San Diego on the rocks at the beach there. I'll post a photo here if I have one.
I have one.
You have one?
A photo of it.
Here's a couple photos of that in San Diego. So we got married there, and then we had our honeymoon on the Cook Islands. Yeah, we went to the Cook Islands, which is near New Zealand. It was just one island, but I think there's several islands, but we only stayed on one for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a week, and we enjoyed it so much. It was such a small island, You could drive around the whole thing in 45 minutes.
Was it?
Yeah. It was really small. We rented a small car there, and the beaches were just absolutely just astounding. Here's an awesome picture I took of Andrea in the water with a rainbow over her. I love this photo. Awesome, right? What?
Yeah.
And I'll see if I can find a few other pictures of that island. What's the island called? Rarotonga.
Yeah.
Rarotonga. It's good. So I'm going to show you a couple pictures of that. And then, so anyway, we enjoyed the island life so much. I love coconuts. I love just pulling my car off the side of the road and just opening a coconut wherever I was and just, have a free drink. I was just like obsessed with drinking coconut water there, wasn't I?
We did it like every day, twice a day.
Yeah, like we would just pull over, I'd cut open a coconut, take the husk off. It was a long process, but I just absolutely loved it. And then we went back to San Diego and we're like, why don't we just go live on an island for a little while? You can try to, we'll start with the Hawaiian island because it's in the United States.
No, I was applying for a job either in Alaska or Hawaii.
Oh yeah.
And I went for Hawaii instead.
Yeah, but we decided to live on an island. We wanted to try living on an island. So we're like, okay, let's try Hawaii because that's because it's the United States. And, or Alaska. We were thinking of one or the other. And you put an application out for both?
I think I just did Hawaii.
No, just Hawaii. We were considering Alaska or Hawaii, but we decided on Hawaii because we really love the Hawaiian life, like I said. So anyway, she put an application out to any of the Hawaiian islands for her job at the post office, and she got reached back like so quick, like a week.
No, I think it took at least a month.
Oh really?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, well, she got a response in about a month from Kona, and they gave her like I think a 2-week. At first, it was like a 2-week notice.
Mm-hmm.
Like you need to be here in 2 weeks. So we had to move to Hawaii, Kona, in 2 weeks. But they ended up extending it for her. I think they ended up giving us a month or something, which worked out. It was perfectly fine. We didn't own a lot of stuff. Well, actually, we have a storage in San Diego full of crap. It's just crap. There was a lot of crap in there. I mean, it's like filled up to the roof. I just cannot believe we have all that junk. It's so useless.
Remember how miserable you were before moving? Like you would stay in bed because you didn't want to move.
Why?
You didn't want to pack. You didn't want to do anything.
Oh yeah, that sounds like me.
And you're like, let's not move to Hawaii.
Really? Because I don't want to pack?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I remember you laying in bed, like so mad and miserable at what we were doing, and you didn't want to do it.
Oh, that's funny. It sounds like me though. Yeah, and we've been here for almost 2 years in July, right?
Mm-hmm.
In July it will be 2 years, and we'll also be married for 2 years, March 28th.
Wow.
You like that? Yeah, so our anniversary is coming up on 28th. Last year, we lived in Hawaii on our first year anniversary. We took a vacation to Italy, and that was awesome. This year, looks like it's just staying at home inside the house.
We're going to the mainland soon.
Yeah, we'll be going to the mainland soon to visit her family, to visit my family. That's going to be in, June? Mm-hmm. Probably June. And yeah, that's that. And now we're here in Kona because the number one reason we're still here is, I believe, an act of obedience to God. God is using us in our church. He's placed me in roles that I honestly can never imagine that being, and I absolutely love the people here. We have basically, we call them our family, obviously. They call it our ohana in Hawaii, our church ohana, our church family. Amazing people. And it's really hard to leave all that. We didn't have that in San Diego. We had churches we were going to, but San Diego's such a huge city. I mean, it's hard to make just, one decent friend in San Diego. I mean, I had just a couple, and they weren't nearly as close as I've already gotten to the people here. It's pretty amazing. But so Andrea is going to answer the next question.
How we met.
Yeah, how we met. Andrea's going to tell you guys how we met and why we fell in love.
We met through my sister, Janelle. She worked with Michael at Rocky's Frozen Yogurt, his aunt and uncle's yogurt shop. And he got my number through my sister. So we were texting for like almost a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
he was in San Diego in the military in Virginia.
I worked with both of her sisters at one point. I worked with both of her sisters at one point, and I found out they had a younger sister, and I asked for her number, and then we started talking on the phone. It was started with, I think, text a little bit. No, actually, I think the first time I talked to you was on the phone. I called you from Rockies,
You
I think.
texted me to see if you could talk to me.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, yeah, and then we started talking, and go ahead.
Then we started talking and for over a year, and we
I
just...
think it was 2 years.
2 years?
I think we were talking on the phone, like long distance, for 2 years without
On and
ever
off.
seeing each other face to face. It was all texting and talking. She was kind of one of the only people I spoke to like on a daily basis in San Diego. Like while I was going to school, and then I joined the military.
Working in military, yeah.
And then I joined the Marines.
You were in Virginia for a while.
Yeah, that's right. I was in Virginia for a while. I was still talking to her on the phone almost every day.
And then, after 2 years, I moved to San Diego, and then I finally met him. And then I moved to San Diego actually in November, and then I met him in December. And then March of the next year, we started dating. And then it started from there. And then he left for the military to Afghanistan.
Iraq.
Oh, same thing.
Kinda.
So then he left for Iraq, and he came back in October. And that was really hard. But anyways.
That's right. Right before I went to Iraq, I was really concerned that somebody would take her and start dating her. I remember telling her that. I was like, I'm worried I'm going to leave and you're going to like have somebody else. You're going to be dating somebody else. She had moved to San Diego, and I was worried she would be seeing somebody else while I was gone. So I kind of secured her and asked her to be my girlfriend before I left. And man, I wasn't a great boyfriend, especially when I was in Iraq. I just was not a very happy person during that time at all. She put up with my crap for so long. And then,
And 6 years later, we got married.
yes, 6 years. Yeah, 6 years. We were dating for 6 years.
Don't ever wait 6 years.
Yeah, don't wait 6 years. I don't know why I waited that long. It's crazy to think that it was 6 years. It went by so incredibly quick. Like, oh my goodness, 6 years. Like, we could have done this. We could have started our marriage 5 years ago and had our babies going, but, you know, it was God's will for our life. He wanted it to happen that way. I think I matured immensely since then, so it might not have been super good for our marriage anyway if we'd married too soon. I mean, I feel like a different person sometimes, like a different human being than I used to be. But anyway, that was God's will for our life, and we are going on 2 years of marriage, and we have no plans for our anniversary, which is kind of sad. It's only our second year. I think we'll do another like big trip, like we did in Italy. Maybe no, I'm saying for our anniversary. I'm saying year 5. I think we'll do a really good trip. But we also want to do a trip at the end of the year in November to, where is it, Portugal? Mm-hmm. Portugal. They're having Web Summit there, and I really, really want to go. So it's only a 4-day event, conference, all about startups and technology and stuff, and I really want to go. And I would love if Andrea and Coral came with me, and we just made a vacation out of it for like a week or two. We might start saving up for that now, and the trip would be in November. We've said enough. We'll just leave it at those 2 questions for now. One question I've been wanting to ask you guys is, what do you guys do for a living? What do you guys do that makes you able to watch our vlogs every day? I'm just curious about that. Like, not a lot of people could just sit at their computer and watch YouTube videos. I don't know if you watch lots of YouTube videos, but I imagine you probably do if you're watching ours. And I'm curious, like, I think the more we know you guys, the more we know how you guys watch us and who's watching us, the more we can create better content for our videos. So yeah, share with us in the comments how you're able to watch our vlogs. Like, are you a stay-at-home wife? Are you a stay-at-home dad? Are you watching us at work because you're bored? Are you watching us at night before you go to bed? Are you watching us with your family? I'm curious. Just tell me as much as you want. I'll read all the comments. Anything else?
I would like to say thank you for all your prayers and blessings.
Mm-hmm. And support. Yeah, seriously, thank you so much for you guys' comments and support for our family and Andrea.
Stop.
No, but seriously, it's so nice of you guys, the way you guys support us and give us such good feedback. I mean, we read all the comments. We can't comment on all of them, but we do read them, and it is very encouraging to know we have so many people that just like kind of behind us, supporting us and thinking about us. See what she's doing. Coral? How you doing, girl? How you doing, princess? You ready to get out of there, huh? Look at that hair. You got bed head. How you doing, Coral? I think you gotta be changed, huh?